Hello and welcome to my latest weekly video news from Madison's. Well, Liz Truss was on Sky News on Sunday. I don't know if anyone managed to capture it, but it probably came on the back of calls in the week that she was making for a full investigation into Andrew Bailey, Governor of the Bank of England's handling of mortgage interest rates, especially since her very short term in office. So I've got some notes here. She said that she felt real resistance and actions by the Bank of England that undermined my policy and created the problems in the market. So she was basically refusing to apologise for what happened to mortgage interest rates following her disastrous mini-budget back in September 2022. Just to put your minds back, she was the shortest living Prime Minister in history, only 6 weeks she actually lasts, so a phenomenally short period of time. And it was all because of that mini-budget that she announced that she got ousted by her own MPs. So yeah, not a great track record. And of course, interest rates did start to really rise. So she's refusing to apologise that. She says, sorry, I haven't got my glasses with me. The issues that I faced in office were issues of not being able to deliver the agenda I'd set out because of a deep resistance within the British economic establishment, Bank of England. And it's wrong to suggest that I'm responsible for British people paying higher mortgages. It was happening everywhere in the world. What do I think about that? So her policy was fundamentally flawed, in my opinion. If you look at mortgage interest rates, you can see a chart here. They were starting to go up because obviously inflation was raising. So in December 2021, they had their sort of first rate rise for a very, very long time, and then gradually had 4 consecutive 0.25% rises. You can see there at the back end of that chart. In August, though, they went up 0.5%, which was a bigger, double the usual jump. So you can see that what was happening there was the Bank of England was furiously trying to control inflation. So raising mortgage rates, a very easy way to try and control inflation. You basically give people less money in their pockets because they're paying higher mortgages, and that should mean they've got less disposable products, which brings inflation down. So Bank of England were trying to grapple with inflation. And what Liz Truss did in her budget was came in and sent the most strangest message across the world. So she basically put more money in people's pockets. She reduced that higher rate tax payment bracket, introduced all other sort of tax cuts that basically meant that people could feel wealthier. So the Bank of England are driving a car, racing down, the inflation raging, they're desperately trying to put the brakes on that car going so fast, and Liz Truss comes in and puts her foot firmly on the accelerator to make it go still faster. And that was what sent the shockwave across the world, because it seemed that government policy was completely out of line with central bank monetary policy, which they were. So that's why so many markets reacted so badly, didn't understand what the British economy was up to. Many lenders had to pull their mortgage rates entirely because the swap market, which is whereby you govern your long-term mortgage rates, went crazy, no stability in it at all. Mortgage rates were pulled, and it was because of that mixed message. So do I feel she has something to do with it? I absolutely do, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. It was just the most bizarre decision to have taken at a time when spending was supposed to be controlled. And of course, what we then saw was the Bank of England furiously hiking rates to try and control that inflation rate and bring it down. So who knows? You might have completely different opinions to me, but that's my opinion for what it's worth. Probably not much, but hey, I just thought I'd share that. Well, the Susie Lampelow Trust, Susie was an estate agent who vanished back in 1986. Her killer has never been found, but it's felt that she was a victim of stalking. So this week is National Stalking Awareness Week, been launched by the Susie Lampelow Trust. It's staggering, actually, the figures as I was looking at this. The number of people that feel they're affected by stalking. It will evidently affect 1 in 2 people over their life, which I think is a staggering statistic that I would never have guessed. It can cause anxiety, depression, all sorts of hideous mental side effects, and of course can end disastrously as well. So the Susie Lampelow Trust, they have set up a site to help you understand what to do if you feel that you're a victim of stalking. You can certainly call the police, or indeed dial the Susie Lamplow Trust helpline. They've seen a huge upturn in the number of calls being made, that from people aged between 18 and 24, and they feel that is a big result of social media. So they've got a really useful checklist. I'll put the link here on my vlog of things to do if you feel that you are a victim of stalking, to try and ease that situation. So desperately sad. I'm very mindful of it with my staff. We have to take real care. We have a phone out procedure at the end of the day and other things throughout the day in terms of knowing where the staff are. So it is still a real risk, and people do work in a lone environment, so you do need to be really careful. We sometimes get people getting really cross with us when they have to give all their detail they want to make a viewing, and it's because of Susie Lamplow that we have to do that. We have to do as much due diligence as we possibly can. Well, the market is still absolutely booming. I'm a bit tired today. Last week I worked till midnight, 3 nights till midnight, 1 night till 11:45. I don't know if that counts. Last night I worked till midnight again. It is crazy busy. My business, I care, it's what I do. But yeah, we're feeling a really booming market, which is great. 2 new properties that I have taken to market. This wonderful house at Courtlands, Great Courtlands in Langton Green. Langton Green, a really great family area, fabulous schooling, green open spaces, great community, fabulous pub in the Hare. So yeah, brilliant, lots to offer there. It's on at a guide of 900,000, really good garden, lots of space. And what about this other one that we've got over at 23 Lower Green Road in Pembury, so the other side of the town, great for getting to the road link. Mainland Station at Paddock Wood is not far away, but really accessible. The hospital's there, which is great, and the Not Cuts, our modern day department store, it's brilliant. This one's on at a guide of 950,000, a really nice 5-bed, beautiful kitchen, diner in this one, fabulously done, and a wonderful garden. Either of interest, give us a call. I hope you have a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.